Now, I'm gonna just leave this right here, bro. Before we get into this shit with Chrisean. You know what I'm talking about? He said, Mom, we could never have sex. I'm not into that. Please stop being so invested into the women I'm laying down with. It's kind of weird, like you jealous or some we can never lay down together. You not my type. Now, bro, this shit getting toxic, bro. Toxic, bro. It is, bro.
Hey y'all, I just wanted to get up on here and address a few things for real because I feel like my silence is kind of taken as, for example, I feel like me being quiet, me being a bigger person, you guys will keep running with a narrative because I'm trying to be less confrontational, less into social media, and trying to deal with stuff hands-on in real life, real time. First of all, I said what I said, it happened. Like for real. Only thing I apologize for is that it became a social media thing, it became a network thing, and it was exploited in the most negative way. So that's my apologies on that part, but at the same time, my truth is my truth. You was only my sister to cater to the fact that I might tell my truth one day. It was never.
So first off, bro, shout out Ruby K. I guess, you know what I'm saying, it's a little live. She responding to Blueface. She gonna speak on the shit with her, I guess she's speaking on the shit with her sister right now. Remember the little shit she said her sister did? Sister told her to take that shit back. She's standing on it, bro. This, that, and the third. She speak on Jaden being mid. This, that, and the third.
Genuine. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Y'all can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? So, that's one thing. The other, I don't really vouch for my child's father to be putting down me and Jaden in a weird way where, I'm gonna be honest, if y'all seen the before and after photos, you could tell that the life was sucked out of us in a relationship that we didn't have discipline or control over. You know what I'm saying? When life comes, life is lessons. So, that was our lesson, and ain't nothing mid over here. Ain't nothing mid over here. You're who you are today because of the woman that had to sacrifice their life, their energy. And it's crazy how you're putting down the women that take care of your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like our mental health don't matter. So bashing us online is uncalled for real. And I feel you, but it's like, at the end of the day, we all have to answer to God. So that's just one and foremost and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, just because, I'm not really familiar with the situation with, the co-parenting and what's going on with her and stuff. I don't agree to what you said. Ain't nothing mid on either side. At all. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just remain humble. I pray for my child's father, for his mental health. I pray for his heart and heart.
Now, did she just say she pray for his heart and heart, bruh? She the one be always wishing death on people and that they go to jail. That's why he didn't want to get back with you.
He just have grace. And he know what to not go up against and what to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can try that with all these other people and girls. We already got in the ringer. We learned from what we learned from. You know what I'm saying? We trying our hardest to be a mom at this point. It got nothing to do with whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, to continue to keep, having to hit out for your kid's mother, your kid's not going to be able to see that. They don't have phones, they're not on TikTok scrolling. It's uncalled for. And and I waited to respond because I had to get angry for real. You know what I'm saying? I had to, like, really, he said that, you know? And then it's like, don't put me in a category with someone or anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, that's that. And then the whole sister thing. My sister always been like this, though. At the end of the day, she always looked like she was a big sister, but she always hated on me. For real. Like, when we was famous, when we was, like, when I was famous in high school, we used to go viral off of, like, little clips of videos and stuff like that, right? She used to be very territorial over the Fashion Over clothes that they'd send us. She'll wear all of it. Like, you know, she always been like this. And if I didn't really love my sister, or if I ever was not, I would never bring her on Crazy in Love. I would have never vouched for her on Baddies when knowing we was beefing. I always put my emotions aside for the bigger picture. And it's like, it never gave jealousy. It never gave none of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I get
it. Do kind of make sense now why Chrisean was acting like that towards her sister when she first came on Baddies. Like, she ain't really want her to have success. She probably felt slighted earlier when they was famous, bro. With the Fashion Over.
But it's like, I gave you the floor, Latifah. I didn't do Baddies for a lot of seasons. What did you do with it? Did you become something that we can't live without? I'll let the people decide that. I'll let the numbers decide that. You know what I'm saying? But, everyone that's kind of coming from my character and all this other stuff, I got a son. I'm somebody's mother. You know, I don't really have what I should have knowing his dad is not dead. He's out roaming free with freedom. So I just pray everyone should take that freedom, take advantage of it the positive way. Everybody should just pray for my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, Chrisean. You talking about his hard-hearted and you still wishing death on this man? She say, I don't got what I'm supposed to have, and his pops ain't dead. Basically, like it's a different way she could have said that. Like, his father is still around, alive and well. Why you ain't helping me? The fuck?
Praying for, like, just to be a better person, you know? That's why I'm quiet now, you know? Like, even on the Baddies, like, I ain't really said too much because there's nothing really to say unless you let me talk. If you don't want me to talk, then I'll let the crowd decide. Like, she already told her herself, I'm not letting me talk. And then she keeps saying Queen and Mike. These are my nieces and nephews. Did you not see that scene when she kept saying, my son, talking about my son? Knowing my sister, which is Tareen, my other sister, kidnapped my baby for some money. Like, a lot of people get around me, they get the taste of what I am and want to become me or go against me or hate on me, and it's just like, go ahead. Go ahead. Then it's like, okay, you're mid. Mid where? I could wear a bonnet. I could be on my worst day. Ain't nothing mid about me, son. I've been surfing. I've been working out. I lost my depression weight. All of that. I've been eating healthy. I've been with a different crowd of people. I'm not terrorizing nobody. I'm not putting the next person down. And even the people I don't understand, I'm done with that too. Like, I enjoy my time at the Lakers game in the box with genuine good folks and just have a kiki, you know? Like, I'm not trying to.
She said, Ray, enjoy my time at the Lakers game, bro. She said, I've been surfing, bro. Hanging with new people, bro. You know, talk about
flex who's doing better than who. It's like, why can't we all do better together? You know? For real. Like, and I've really been meditating on the word for real. And I've noticed that a lot of people strive to be discovered instead of being discipled. So that's why I held off on dropping music. I held off on everything. I pushed pause. I need a break from being discovered. I just need to be discipled. I need to just be in my word. I need to get a hold of my tongue. I need to work on myself internally. Because at the same mouth that you're blessing people, you can't curse them either. You know? Like, it's just been a journey. A good one. A good one. And I don't focus on what everybody else is doing towards me. I focus what I'm doing to myself. I'm evaluating myself, you know? And everybody that keeps having to put their chime in about me being a mom, I love my son. I love my son. That is my baby. He gonna be good. He got everything he needs. He not going without. Not a day go by without him. I don't need anything from anybody, not even his dad. I would love the support. I would love, hey, Sonny, I want to have a daddy and Sunday with my kids. I would easily drop them off, you know? I would love for that opportunity to be a thing, but you know, that's not shit.
Hey, do you want the damn help or not, man? Now, Chrisean is a beautiful girl, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what if Blueface was talking about him not even being that the baby pops, bro? You know what I'm saying? Basically was just saying Jada ain't bad. No, I'm playing, bro.
That shouldn't be my main concern. My main concern should be my mental health. My main concern should be my relationship with God. My main concern should be, so how can I bless this person even though they're going against the grain? How can I bless this person even though they hate me right now? How can I bless this person like... And I saw a video of him saying, you know, he was, I don't know, I didn't really watch it. I just read the caption. The caption was talking about how he's basically voicing he didn't change. And something did change in him. It's just, when you get sucked back into that whirlpool of sin, of darkness, or the reason why you went to jail in the first place, it's easy to get sucked back in. But it's like, you know, for example, you know, when it's one demon, right, that can't get a hold of you, you know what comes after that? 10 more. You know what I'm saying? So it's even harder to get, like once you get delivered for something or you do change, it's not about that thing that happens when you first want to change. It's the consistency part. It's the hard part. The things that you have to work out. But yeah, I just wanted to get on and say that here too. And oh, y'all was talking about 3. I truly love 3 because he was a great person towards me. It was short and sweet. You know how, like, he's in the middle of growing, I'm in the middle of growing. He's in the middle of reestablishing himself as a man or whatever. Me too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just in healthy spaces with everybody that was connected to me, is connected to me.
Nah, he in the beginning of growing. He in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You might be in the middle. You know what I'm saying? You done been, you know, top 23 out here. And it's crazy. It make it seem like, when you be saying a little shit toward Blueface, it make it seem like if he ain't doing what you want him to do, then he gonna go to hell or jail. And it's like, damn.
One thing I could say, he never bash-talked me. I mean, he saw those messages and he thought that was me, but he cleared it up and said it wasn't me, you know. But he never said anything about my kid. not like that, but him and his mama was there for my son. Some things I never really experienced, for real, messing with a man. So, you know, that's a good kid. That's a good person. Marsh, we have growing pains. We went through a lot together. We've been through a lot together. Things are called boundaries, you know what I'm saying? So that's that family, boundaries, prayer, you know. I'm not really into bashing anybody's name right now. Anybody that you think that I fell out with, I'm still in contact with because I love them and they love me, you know. How me and got tough with Marsh on the camera, but didn't check with Marsh. But check Summer. Nah, because I could feel Marsh on my back. It's some things you couldn't see or feel because it either clipped or the camera wasn't on it. But I seen Marsh about to defend herself or get out of body because someone is telling her get out of body, and I'm like, that's not what we came here for. Like, at the end of the day, Marsh didn't even get paid yet to even, like, get out of body for anybody, and I wouldn't even want her in that state of mind in the first place. So, if anything, I was making sure, because look.
Now, it's supposed to be a Blueface apology somewhere up in here, bro. She apologized for wishing jail. I seen it, bro. It was on a clip just like that. We're going to wait on
Marsh get out of body, that trickles down to me get out of body. You know what I'm saying? She's my friend. I love her to death. So, that was that. We can see the love you give your son that can't be staged. Nah, I have real love. That's why, not like that, but as much as Blueface keeps saying all these things about me, I'm gonna be a bigger person. I'm gonna apologize. So, okay, this is for Blueface. I'm sorry for whenever time you felt betrayed or like I wasn't there for you while you was in jail. Even though we wasn't seeing eye to eye, even though you was messing with other people and I was messing with other people. Prison is prison, right? So it's like a line you don't go over or cross for real, and I feel like his heart really hurt with that. When I get mad, I say things like, you're better off either dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? Even though I have my reasons of why I say those things because of what we go through and what we put each other through, it's still not okay to fight a wrong with another wrong. You know what I'm saying? So my apologies to Blue, because one thing about it, he just want to hear a sincere apology. That's really just because, you know, in his head, in reality too, he did a lot of sacrifices, even when people didn't believe in me. So he feel like, you know, there's some type of thing, like, he want me to be so humble enough to come on here and say sorry. So
and see, bro, that shit come across real sincere. I could tell Chrisean got her heart up under there. She's she a real person, bro. We all, you know what I mean, doing this shit one day at a time type shit, learning, growing. And you know, when she get like this, bro, I hear her out. They seem to understand each other, bro. I don't know where, you know.
Apologies, for real, because I don't want that to hinder you from being in my son life when you could be a dope person. You know, y'all saying Blue don't need an apology, I get it, but I've been spending so much time with Christ. I've been fasting, I've been praying, and I'm really in a good space. And I just want to apologize to anybody that may have got offended by me, you know? And it's not worth it. You know, life is too short. So, you know, And I never been the female, even when he was doing wrong, I never been a female to abandon him in any situation. So, but that comes with growth. There's a lot of things that I had to do because I was growing. I was maturing. And I had to put my son and myself first. And that may come off a little selfish. That may come off cutthroat, disrespectful. But that's what I had to do. You know, I don't regret doing what I had to do for my son and me. I don't regret any of that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, I could have did it with more communication and more love on top of it and more like as a grown woman. Because when I did used to do things, when things was uncomfortable, I flee the scene. No ifs, ands, or buts, no anything. But I've been locked up before. You know what I'm saying? But, what else? What else I wanted to say? I pray for Carlissa, you know. I pray for Kylie. I pray for,
You know, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, this relationship is real toxic, you know what I'm saying? And I just can't help but to trip on, like, certain little shit she say, like, I don't know why Blueface want to go against this shit. What shit? Who? You with them people, man? Who you know, type shit. And you know, and then, like, when she keeps saying, like, I had to do it, you know, she don't regret doing whatever she had to do for her son, type shit. It's like, what you had to do for your son? Chrisean, like, don't tell me you did this shit to Ronnie, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm joking, bro. For entertainment and joking purposes, bro. I don't believe that shit, Chrisean. I don't. Real talk till they prove it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, if they do, or I don't know what they own, bro, but I feel like, you know, even if within their relationship, right, it's been a tug of war. You know, they say certain people run a tight shift, and I think within that, right, like, it's like I say, it's been a tug of war. Chrisean, you know, I think she gave up a lot of herself, and you know, bruh, it just, but also she wasn't trying to give up it all. You know what I mean? Like, they be trying to say the submissive shit and completely submit, and then, you know, it just, you know, certain women, they just feel like, hold on, bro, I'm not finna be like, you know, certain women ain't cut for that though. Like, and you know, some might say no woman, man, you know, these women, bro, they complex, bro. Like I say too, like, they won't get that trying to, you got strength, they got mental strength, bro. They be doing some other shit. They know how to do it, bro. I'm telling you, they like, let me figure out. So, like how Chrisean went and did the shit with Top 33 and she playing clueless and shit, but she really playing chess, not checkers. You know what I'm saying? But I think she's, even within that, she's being respectful and it's love, but it's toxic. You know what I'm talking about? They be on her about the baby too, bro. It's like, I'm talking about, you be seeing clips left and right, bro. Left and right. Staller, I don't know, though. Like, they know more than me, because they be paying attention, bro. They really be on her like, yeah, hell no, nigga. She ain't feed the baby and shit, and
Midwear. Look at it. All right, look, get the Louis V. Get the Louis